Hey guys, it's Jeremy. I'm going to do a video on step 7. Humbly ask God to remove our shortcomings. At this point I can have a little laugh in my mind about this, because this is one of those steps where, okay, you realize you're doing something wrong, you got to do something different, you want to go forward with it, you look at what you've done wrong, you've admitted it, and, you're looking for that time to be ready to have your shortcomings removed. So, when I look at it as, here's where I get the laugh, when you need to change your patience, so you ask God to, help you make a more patient person, bang, you get stuck in line at the DMV. I know I haven't been to DMV many times in the state I live in now. I remember when I used to go in New York, you went when they opened at 7 a.m. or whatever time they opened. I remember going early in the morning a couple of times, and you get there when they open, whatever time, 7 a.m., and you have to wait there for 3 hours, and you were the 4th person in line. So this is what the amusing part. You pray for, you need more money, but then you get stuck working overtime and you have things to do. So it's going in with that attitude, I find, at this point, it's changed over time, of things to expect that to happen, to expect to in my case, when I say biting my tongue, I don't mean, it sometimes does mean not speaking, but it also means not acting. When I with my case, the situations I find myself in is to wait a minute, wait, this is that situation we're praying for, do not react, or whatever the case is, or don't stop at the 7-Eleven for junk food, and the asking for that moment is the easy part. It's the doing it, you don't know when that situation is going to come up. You want him to remove your shortcomings. You don't know when the opportunity is going to present itself. But it's doing it. It's the walking through, from walking over the coals to get to the other side. That's the hard part. And it takes practice. We're not perfect. None of us is perfect. So it's gonna take practice. It might take you a few times to get that, to do that negative reinforcement properly. You learn, stop. You might mess it up. We're human. I've messed it up too. That's what step 7 is to be ready to look at those situations that you've done on paper. Sometimes maybe you've forgotten something, which is fine, as long as you don't do it on purpose. But is to be honest with yourself and say, wait a minute, this, and being aware, this is that situation I need to change right now. Not tomorrow, not next time, to understand that this is the time to change. I've heard it said in recovery that there's only one thing you have to change, and that's everything. And that happens to be true. When I think of change, kind of like going to the gym. When you're not going to start running a marathon. You're going to start running a mile, or half a mile, or 3 miles, or whatever you can do. And it's going to take practice. It's going to take a little bit to get you to run that marathon. I don't know how long it takes, realistically, but it's going to take, for whatever your situation is, it's going to take practice. So step 7 is, please God, let me get the practice. Put me in those situations where my shortcomings have to be removed. So it's really that simple. Hope you enjoy the video. Comment, like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. And I'll see you soon.